When you think musical genius, you think Hampton Callaway, and this year she has a lot going on. And you have a new album.
That's right. I just recorded another holiday CD called The Hope of Christmas with the lyrics of Bill Skimmerhorn, an all-star jazz musical ensemble, and getting to write two of the melodies for this beautiful record was just a thrill. This album turned out so much more beautiful than I ever imagined it would be. It's come together, so I think it's a wonderful thing to be able to give a beautiful gift like this, and brand new songs for the holidays that are so joyful to sing, and I'm really proud to be a part of it.
Well, we actually put this as one of our picks for Underneath the Tree.
Did you really?
We
Thank you very
did.
much. I'm glad you liked it.
Now, the show that you're doing at Feinstein's 54 Below, what will that entail?
I'm doing a show called Feminine Persuasion. Hampton Callaway celebrates women songwriters. And this show has been an absolute thrill to put together because I'm covering these geniuses from the old Tin Pan Alley days to Brill Building to the singer-songwriter era to my collaborations with some of the finest songwriters around and newcomers who are superstars who have real heart and soul like Adele and Sarah Bareilles. So I think it's a show that's going to be the most versatile of any of my shows, and really exciting, heartfelt songs. Some of the songs I've chosen have even more meaning after recent events, so it's interesting how history and the news of the world gives new meaning to songs we planned on doing for different reasons. So it's going to be a very thrilling show, and a few guest artists. My sister will appear later in the week, and my friend Jan Kloos will come in and do a song with me. So it's exciting to be here at this beautiful house of music. It's one of my favorite places in the world to sing.
Is Tori Amos one of the singers that you're celebrating?
No, I would have to do a 2-act show and include her. No, she didn't make the list, but I'm very quirky about my girls and who I really relate to. But she's certainly one of our geniuses of our time.
No, I would really like to hear you sing one of her songs. I can really see this being very interesting.
Yes, it would be very interesting. There's so many people that I didn't get to cover in this, so I'm looking forward to creating a 2-act show and taking it around the performing arts centers of the country, because I think women songwriters are a lot of the heart and soul of music, and nobody knows who they are. They don't know their names. They don't really understand the impact they've made and how they moved women forward in terms of giving a real voice to the world.
Absolutely. Now, if you had to choose a song that is who Hampton Callaway is, what song would that be?
Well, right now, the song that I feel is really reflecting where I am is Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell. I never really fell in love with the song till I heard Joni sing it on her latest album with Vince Mendoza arrangement, where she was 57 years old and finally had a mature look at what those words meant. She wrote that on an airplane when she was 21 years old. I mean, it's such a beyond her years type of a song. I love how it really embraces and questions the innocence and the ideals of romantic excitement of life and love and the heartbreak and the angst of loss and challenges of real human life, and how it sort of tries to tie these things up and make sense out of them. It's very hard to do, and I think it's one of the most interesting songs in the show. It really, I think, has a lot of depth that people don't always associate with it.
If you had a wish and a prayer for this year's Christmas and New Year's, what would it be?
Well, the song I wrote, the title song of Hope of Christmas, is really the spirit of my life. It is about, and especially with the recent terrorist attacks and all the violence, coming together as a people, recognizing our oneness, recognizing what matters, and putting our differences aside, and celebrating what's good about life, and showing our love and compassion and our goodwill in every single day of our lives, not just Christmas time. So it's about a way of life, of opening your heart and living with love no matter what happens.
And when are you performing?
I'm performing. I open this Sunday to a star-studded audience. Michael Feinstein's coming and a lot of my fabulous friends. And I'll be there every night at 7 o'clock through Saturday, and with a Thanksgiving show at 8 o'clock. So it's going to be the 22nd through the 28th of a fabulous, exciting week.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think Steve